Well, frickin' spread my cheeks and make me say hallelujah. Let's dive into the story of Daedalus and Icarus. Okay, so who is Daedalus? Daedalus was pretty much one of the dankest sculptors in all of mythical Greece. Think the Tom Ford of frickin' sculpting marble. The dude is also a pretty legit inventor. One of those dank ones you hear about, not the lame ones who can't invent shit. A true Renaissance man. So Daedalus is out there, he's sculpting, being legit. Then this dude Talos comes in, and he's like from the new generation, basically the Gen Z of sculpting. And he's like, yo, I came up through TikTok. I have that weird perm coming through the front, and I wear baggy cargo pants. I'm here to sculpt. What up, Daedalus? And Daedalus is like, oh, crap. I better tutor this dude. So he's tutoring Talos, but then he's like, oh, freaking slide a pickle in my ass. This dude might be pretty legit. He might even be better than me. So Daedalus is like, oh my God, this guy's way better than me. I better eliminate the competition. So naturally, he throws Talos off a cliff. Like imagine Dave Portnoy throwing Josh Richards off a cliff. That's what happened here. But we're in mythical Greece, baby. So the gods come to intervene. So the goddess Athena saves Talos' ass by turning him into a bird so he doesn't fall in and he flies away. So technically he's still alive, but he's like, well, I'm a bird now. And she's like, yeah, aren't you psyched? And he's like, yeah, thank you so much. So Daedalus, everyone's like, dude, you threw him off a cliff? You threw Josh Richards off a cliff? And he's like, yeah, the guy was friggin', he had an ego. Well, dude, we got to expel you to the island of Crete. And he's like, fine, I can tan there, whatever. So they expel him to the island of Crete. So while he was on the island of Crete, he became boys with King Minos. And he also birthed his son, Icarus. So while they're there, King Minos, he asks Poseidon, he's like, dude, can I get some freaking signs of divine favor? Like, what up, Poseidon? You're the god of the ocean. Like, tell me you love me, dog. And Poseidon's like, yeah, I'll give you a freaking sign of divine favor. How about a bowl, my dog? So Poseidon sends him a bowl. And he's like, wait, King Minos, I will send you this bowl. And by the way, it has huge nuts and a huge cock. But you have to send this back in the form of a sacrifice. And King Minos is like, for sure, baby. I will sacrifice the out of that bowl. You ever see Liver King? So Minos has the bowl and he's like, all right, I'm gonna sacrifice this thing. But once he sees the bowl, he falls in love with it. He's like, holy freaking tomatoes, dude, I'm a freaking vegetarian. What the F? I'm not gonna sacrifice this thing. It's beautiful. Look at it. Look at that hog. The bowl had a huge hog. And then Poseidon's like, bro, where's my freaking sacrifice, dog? I'm the god of the ocean. Have you ever heard of swells, waves, all that stuff? Did you freaking cross me, dog? So Poseidon's like, all right, I gotta punish you for not giving me that bowl back, dude. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make your wife Pasiphae super horny for Bull Johnson. And so he does. So Pasiphae, Minos' wife, is like super horny for Bull Dick. And she's like, oh, I gotta bone this bull. Oh my God, look at it. Look at the hog. And Minos is like, yeah, but don't bone it. Like, that's a way too big of a hog. It's a total Adam 22 Lena the Plug situation, if you ask me. What up? Anyways, so Pasiphae goes up to the bull and she's like, hey, do you want a pork? And the bull's like, no, I'm a bull. I'm not trying to bone humans. Like, what's wrong with you, lady? Like, freaking get out of here, dude. So Pasiphae's like, well, I have to bone this bull. I'm like super craving like bull dick. So she goes up to Daedalus and she's like, Daedalus, can you figure out a way to help me clap cheeks with this bull? And Daedalus is like, sure, dude. So what does Daedalus do? He constructs a wooden cow that Pasiphae can get in, and then in the back, there's a fat glory hole there. So Daedalus puts like cow skin over it, so it looks like a legit cow. So Pasiphae gets in there, and then the bull's like just charging along. He's like, whoa, that looks like a nice thing I can bone. So he goes up to it, and he porks Pasiphae thinking it's a cow. So she gets impregnated by the bull. And what does that lead to? That leads to the Minotaur, dude. The famous Minotaur, the half man, half bull, a scary ass dude. So Minos totally thinks he impregnates her. And so she's going through the whole pregnancy. He's like, oh my God, is it gonna be a boy, a girl? Finally, she gives birth. And out comes a half man, half bull. And Minos is like, babe? I'm pretty sure that's not mine. And she's like, yeah, sorry. And he's like, oh my God. Dude, no one can find out about this. This is the most embarrassing crap of all time. So he's like, Daedalus, can you construct like a labyrinth to keep this friggin' Minotaur in? Because I don't want anyone finding out about this. I don't want anyone to see this thing. Like, this is so whack. Like, construct a labyrinth to keep him in they can't get out of. And Daedalus is like, all right, another weird request, but yeah, I'll construct the labyrinth for you, for sure. So Daedalus is like, dude, I gotta get out of here. Like, they're having me do like glory holes with bowls. They're having weird bestiality affairs, and then they're actually giving birth to like half man, half bowls, like, and then creating labyrinths. Like, I got to get out of here. Minos is like, dude, you're not going anywhere, bro. You're staying with me. We're boys forever. I'm gonna imprison your ass. So Minos imprisons Daedalus and Icarus. So Daedalus and Icarus are in prison, and they're like, dude, we gotta get the hell out of here. And Daedalus is like, son, we're gonna get out of here, all right? Not only am I a dank sculptor, but I'm also a dank inventor. And I see these birds, and they're flying with what? Wings. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna construct some wings for us, son. So Daedalus constructs some wings using beeswax and thread. So Daedalus is like to his son Icarus, he's like, all right, we're gonna fly out of here, but make sure you take the middle way, okay? Because if you go too high, the sun will melt your wings. If you go too low, the moisture will weigh your wings down. And Icarus is like, yeah, for sure, Dad. Like, I totally got you. All right, let's freaking fly. I'm a teenager and I'm hormonal as hell. So as they're flying, Icarus is like, wait, Dad, I'm a hormonal teenager. Screw your instructions, okay? I just started learning how to jizz. I just started lifting weights, and I made out with a girl for the first time, okay? So I don't need your instructions. I'm gonna fly high to the heavens because I wanna go high to the heavens. That's what I wanna do. So he starts flying high, and Daedalus is like, son, no! And Icarus is like, whatever, Dad, whatever. And then the sun melts the beeswax in his wings, and he falls down into the ocean and freaking dies. Whoa! So Daedalus is like, oh my God, I lost my son. Like, this is such a tragic story. And then guess what? Talos, freaking Josh Richards, yeah, he flies in and he's like, hey, Daedalus, how about you suck it? So what is the myth of Daedalus and Icarus about? Well, we see countless examples of these guys, Daedalus, Icarus, and Minos, disobeying the gods and becoming prideful with hubris. And so this myth is about the dangers of disobedience and hubris. Do not disobey the gods. Do not become too prideful. You know, if you see someone who you think might be better than you, don't throw them off a cliff. Don't freaking not give back a bowl and not sacrifice it because your wife will become horny for bowl. And don't fly too high to the sun. Humility is key. Stay humble, guys, and life will be sweet. Take the middle way, baby, the Tao Te Ching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another one of Chad's Greek myths. Let me know about any other Greek myths you want me to cover, because I love Greek myths. Also, before I forget, this video is brought to you by the legends at Roback. Roback, thank you so much. Check out this dank polo I'm wearing. It has the capital on there, so if you want to get political, but neutral, but like have political garb, check out Roback. Great golf tees, excellent workout athletic gear. I've been working out in their gear and it's legit. I look tight at the gym, so many compliments. Thank you, Roback. And thank you guys for watching. I'm so stoked. Thank you. All right, late.